boom, 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 boom. Wild dang. What's up, everybody? It's Holly Rocks. It's time for your daily dose of TikTok. As usual, I have no idea what this video is going to be about because what I wind up doing is making some of these all in one night. You know, it'll be a Saturday night, you know, cracking open some beverages with Philip, and you know, we're listening to music and I'm putting stuff together, and then I'll forget about it for like a month. So let's dive into this one. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, let's do that. It's time for your daily dose of TikTok, y'all. Look, it's me holding the fox. That'd be cool to have a pet fox.
Have you ever heard of the carnivore diet? This is a dietary approach where you eat nothing but animal meat. I know it sounds crazy, but I did an experiment where I ate nothing but
I'm thinking about trying
meat
this.
for 40
I just
days.
feel like it's
the
too
result
expensive.
of that experiment was absolutely incredible. I did a $3,500 panel of lab work on day 1, and on day 40, my inflammatory markers
nice
improved,
that you can afford
my glucose levels
$3,500
improved,
panel.
my insulin levels improved, but overall, I felt incredible. And the benefit of a carnivore diet is that you eliminate all of these anti-nutrients found in plants. But Ben, I thought plants were good for you. Not the case most of the time. Plants have developed defense mechanisms that actually create inflammation in your gut and in your body when you eat them too often. So when you do a carnivore diet for 30 to 60 to 90 days, eating nothing but meat, it's one of the best ways to reset your gut by removing these anti-nutrients. I recommend you give carnivore a shot and let me know how it works for you.
That's interesting. I want to pause that for a second because, oh God, great. We're pausing on him, but I will say this. Since I moved to Missouri from New Orleans, I mean, I just completely changed my lifestyle. I worked in the medical field, high stress fucking job, on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I would always be eating on the go. Yes, I'd be trying to bring lunch and stuff, but a lot of the times I was in the field and you can't very well take your, you know, lunch to heat up or something. So it was a lot of sandwiches, you know, that I'd have to stash in a cooler bag or something. Living off Starbucks. I was definitely drinking those calories. And I was just all over the place. And then when I got up here to my mom's farm, you know, we have a garden, we grow our food. The only time I get like a fancy coffee or something, and it's usually just like an iced latte from 7 Brew in Springfield, is it's actually like once a week, maybe I'll get a fancy coffee. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it might just be once a month. But I started making my coffee at home, you know, all the time because I've got a job working from home. And cut out eating fast food. Like, it was amazing. And what I've noticed since I stopped eating fast food, and if I do treat myself, or, you know, Philip and I are out and about, and he's like, let's grab his favorite Zaxby's, I pay for it. Like, my stomach is so upset, and so, but I also notice that if I eat too much, I put way too many vegetables in my meal. Like the other night I had made it was like a turkey sausage in a skillet with some sauteed spinach, roasted red peppers, you know, like the works. And it definitely, you know, kind of had me having that bubble gut feeling, you know. It was like, ooh, I felt very bloated. And so that's why I'm curious. If anybody's tried this carnivore diet, please let me know, like, you know, what did y'all try? Because it seems like I've noticed some people will eat fish and things like that. I thought it was just from an animal, not from like fish or seafood or things like that. So I don't know. I'm interesting. So I'm sorry that I've been so long on this douchebag right here. He thinks it's awesome to eat testicles.
It's testicle time. This is what a calf testicle, a young bull testicle, looks like before you take it out of the skin. Now watch this. So if you look close, First, we're gonna cut through the outer layer of
That's
the scrotum,
disgusting.
and then once that starts to peel,
That is
there
absolutely
it is.
disgusting.
You can just rip that right off and pop the ball out. And then that's the final layer of the membrane before you get to the testicle meat. So once you cut through that,
Testicle meat? There's no fucking meat. It's fat.
the nut meat. Get yourself a knife, scrape off the meat. It peels right off the skin beautifully, and you have yourself a delicious piece of testicle.
Ugh.
Every day, baby.
Raw, too. Raw. Like, I wonder if he has a girlfriend. I'm sure that's so annoying to her. Oh,
I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to eat a raw testicle.
No, I'm not interested. Even if you could prove to me that eating raw testicles would make my dick bigger, still wouldn't improve my performance in bed, wouldn't do it. There is nothing that eating raw testicles could do to warrant eating raw fucking testicles. This is too much. This is too much internet for one day. How can that many people like a video of a man eating a raw testicle? It's no wonder aliens haven't made contact.
he is so fucking
Eating
cute.
testicles. I'd rather be found.
Oh my god, I have such a huge celebrity crush on you. It's that accent. It's that
I don't see why not.
Look, here we go. Come on, you really cannot enjoy that, the taste of that. That's just insane to me. Like, are you doing this reviews or what? Are you making yourself puke? I don't see you swallowing it. I see you just chewing.
Fat on heart is really chewy.
Ugh.
It's really tough.
It's all,
But the meat,
you're squirreling it in your cheeks.
so tender. Look at that.
Why don't you just cook it? Why do you have to eat it raw? I don't see you swallowing it. I see you just stuffing it in your cheeks. Your cheeks are just getting bigger. You probably spit it
Here's
out.
a full day of eating on my first day trying the carnivore
Okay,
diet.
so we got
Meal one, we
bacon,
had some bacon, eggs, and
sausage, and
sausage.
eggs.
Then you already know I had to get some caffeine on the course and before my lift. Shameless plug, Rise Code Big. Genuinely felt amazing during my workout today. Meal 1 was at 8 a.m. and I literally was not hungry again until 5 p.m. Meal 2, we had more sausage, steak, and some pork chops. Then after that, we had some eggs and steak again. For total calories, that's only 2,800.
Wow.
And here are the macros for the day.
Yeah, because there's no carbohydrates at all, so that's
I
interesting.
started my morning with some gut healing bone broth instead of my usual cup of coffee. I cooked up 1 pound of ground beef in burger patties, cooked them in my air fryer, and I had one of them with extra salt and some goat cheese, and I brought the rest of them as I was headed out the door.
Okay. Your burger patties look gross.
So I want to talk about how I feel after being on a carnivore diet for about 2 weeks now. So I was curious. I'm actually following Paul Saladino's diet, Carnivore MD. The diet is basically meat, fruit, honey, and raw dairy. No vegetables, none of that shit. I gotta be honest, before I started this diet, food was always fucking up my stomach. My energy sucked and I was always tired by 4 o'clock. I kind of realized as soon as I cut out like plants and shit like that, I just felt so much fucking better. As of right now, I feel great. I'm gonna keep eating this way.
So I'm saying I'd like to try it just to see.
Finally, I can use my wildlife minor for something. In the wild, there are very few animals that are obligate carnivores. These are animals that basically exclusively eat meat. Like they might eat a berry for fun or something, but it's not a part of their diet at all. And you may be saying, Shannon, but what about dogs and bears and all that? No. Canines like foxes and coyotes will often eat things like apples that are falling on the ground and berries, stuff like that. And most bears don't really rely heavily on meat, except for the polar bear. This idea that humans can be perfectly healthy on a carnivore diet when not even dogs can be perfectly healthy on a carnivore diet doesn't make any sense. We are omnivores, and a lot of our close cousins, like gorillas, are actually herbivores. They're vegan. Please eat plants.
Huh. See, ugh. Gross. That looks horrible. I actually enjoy making pancakes that are
Okay, so
just
this carnivore literally
bananas.
just had steak all day long, I think with some butter, some salt, maybe a bit of cheese in there, and maybe some milk. Not sure how you wouldn't get bored as fuck of that. I think an occasional beef meal is fine, but this is not a sustainable diet. Definitely not for the environment, but also not great for your health. Folks, variety's the spice of life.
I want to know some science behind it, though.
Veganism is a scam. Hi, I'm Shannon, and I'm a recovering vegan. 84% of vegetarians and vegans return to eating meat. Today, I'm going to explain the typical life cycle of a vegan. Firstly, you'll come across some vegan propaganda, where you'll be convinced to try vegetarianism. But then you learn about the dairy industry and chicken periods, so you give up those two. For the animals, your health, and for the planet. Initially, you feel great. This new diet is certainly better than the standard American diet. You don't understand why the whole world isn't vegan, until one day you realize you don't quite feel yourself anymore. You start feeling tired.
Yeah, your hair
You're
starts
frequently
falling out.
bloated or bruising easily. Your hair is thinning, but you never connect the dots that veganism is doing this. After all, you can get everything you need from a vegan diet, right? Then comes the anxiety, depression, PMS, irregular cycles, dark circles, acne. Maybe your gums will bleed every so often. You go to your doctor, but your blood tests turn out fine. Your
Sounds like you're
supplement list
smoking
grows, and
meth
your
or
symptoms
something.
remain. But one day the illusion is shattered. You become aware that a restricted diet filled with seed oils, superfoods, hard to digest vegetables, and ingredients shipped from halfway across the world isn't actually sustainable,
No.
cruelty-free, or healthy. By that point, you realize that
Yeah, grow your own food. If you want to eat meat and things like that.
Why would we eat plant leaves? They clearly don't want to be eaten.
Chatting absolute rubbish, many of which doing so under the guise of being a doctor. And I'm here to remind you that even if these claims were true, which they're not, about having to eat raw organ meat to get the nutrients
Hi,
you need, I'm
Philip.
here today to remind you something.
Hi,
Life
I'm
isn't
learning about the
100 to
carnivore
120
diet.
fucking years old.
I'm thinking about trying it.
Life's about
It's
having
where
a
we
good
eat
time.
nothing but
Live your
steaks.
damn life, man. Jimmy Carr once famously said, "The meaning of life is to
We
enjoy
only eat
the passing
animals
of time."
and
Eating raw testicles or a
Huh?
liver, even if cooked, isn't enjoying the
because I'm
passing
doing
of
a
time.
video right now and
Just
I wanted
relax
people
your
to know who
bones.
I was
How
talking
many people in
to.
America last year got admitted
About
to
the
hospital
carnivore
because they
diet.
ate kale? Fuck off. Just remember, you can hit all the vitamins and minerals. Get 9 hours of sleep.
I
a
know,
night,
I'm
stay
not gonna do
hydrated.
that. You're
You're
just
still
coming
gonna
in from
fucking die,
work.
cunt. Enjoy your weekend, cunt.
No, I didn't do that.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I didn't do that. I made you some coffee, fresh pot of coffee, and yeah.
Did you dip your nipples in it like I have?
I dipped my nipples in it just for you.
Or
Each
just one this time?
Just one.
No, do over.
Do over. All right, guys. Pillow, pillow, pillow,
like-
pillow, pillow,
I
pillow.
like my coffee like my women. Bitter and free.
Do you know anything about the carnivore diet? Have you ever heard of it?
It's so hard to keep
Isn't
up
it
with
like
all these
keto
fad-
or keto
Yeah,
or whatever?
Keto.
Keto.
Yeah. You basically, if you cut out sugars, carbohydrates out of your diet, you're gonna lose weight. I mean, have you ever seen that show, like not Survivor, but Alone or whatever? Whenever they're out in the wild, they have tons of protein, but no carbs, and it doesn't matter. You'll just start dropping weight fast. So yeah, it works.
Well, one person said it's a good way to reset your gut is to do it for 30 days.
A lot of people say a lot of things. Okay?
I know. Well, that's why I'm doing my research.
Yeah, do your own research for sure.
I would think it's
You don't
very.
have to take my word for it.
But I would think it's very expensive to eat nothing but steaks and meats and.
Shit, the way things are nowadays, yeah. Of course, we got all those eggs that are not being produced outside in a $4,000 chicken yacht.
Well, because we only have 5 chickens and they all, not 2 of them. We figured out today that
Motherfucking chickens in a
I learned something today about the chickens. Do you know how to tell when a chicken is about to lay or is ready to lay?
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
What?
Do I care?
Well, you
Do I
should.
look like a chicken farmer?
Well, I mean, chicken farmer?
Do I care about when a chicken's gonna lay its egg? No.
But don't you, wouldn't you like to know
Come here,
this?
chicken, let me look at you.
No, no. There's a very easy way. No, it's a very easy way.
Okay, what?
All you do is put your hand on its back.
Yeah.
And if it squats, that means it is ready to lay. It's not going to lay right then and there.
Try it with me. Put your hand on my back.
No, because you're probably going to fart on me or something.
Damn it.
Yeah. Well, if anybody's tried the carnivore diet, please let me know because I'm very curious about it.
You're very curious.
I'm very curious about it. I'm very curious. We haven't been eating a lot of bread though, and I
eat a lot of ramen. I like noodles.
You like?
I like my carbs still.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know how I feel about an all meat diet. I gotta have some carbs. I love meat with noodles. That's a staple for me.
We kind of have a balance. I mean, I feel
I
like
ain't gotta do shit.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one, which will be in 24 hours. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Thank you for.
Depending on how high she is, she might even make another one right now.
I think I'm gonna. See you in a bit. Bye.